Hi, and welcome back to something I haven't played in ages, which is a bit of a shame, and that's XPlane 11. I had a bit of a time, I feel like it's getting on for a year ago now, that I kind of really quite got into this over the course of a couple of weeks. Started playing with the whole nav stuff and everything, figuring out how to use the autopilot in the virtual cockpit and stuff like that. And then, I don't really know what happened. I kind of didn't play it for a couple of weeks and then, sort of forgot a couple of things and thought I'd have to go and relearn again, and then it just didn't play it, and yeah, I just sort of fell out of the habit of playing it, which is a real shame because it's actually lots and lots and lots of fun. I just realised that my wing is intersecting those steps there. That can't be good, right? That can't be good at all. Let's pretend that's not happening. So, I have a plan. I have forgotten a few things about it. I want to try and re-familiarise myself with it. Maybe at some point I'll even upgrade to XPlane 12, which came out quite some time ago now. But meanwhile, I have a plan. I think I said that. My plan is over the next few weeks, maybe even months, I don't know how long it's going to take, I'm going to try and actually fly around the UK by navigating VFR, trying to take off and land at just reasonable distances, nothing too crazy, assuming I can actually pull this off, and in doing so, hopefully, get to know this better and everything. So, I do still have the software that I used last time I was playing this to actually plan routes and everything. I planned a route from Edinburgh to Newcastle, so basically where I live now to the place I used to live back in the 1980s, just a wee bit down the coast. Rather than going as the crow flies, I'm sort of following the coast just because certainly on the flight plan area there was a big red circle that looked like a do not enter here thing. So my idea is to go to up along the coast of North Berwick, kind of around the coast of Berwick upon Tweed, down sort of over Holy Island, I think, and then come into Newcastle. I don't know how long the flight's going to take. I may get to a point where I think I've actually been flying enough and I may just stop. This first session is just the coming in and seeing how well I go. Right, there's a few things. So I remember I calibrated this, or rather set it up so that I got rudder on that there. Oh, we're moving. Why are we moving? We shouldn't be moving. So parking brake, which is down there. I've got right toe brake is on the grip on this controller. Weirdly, left toe brake is on the left grip, but that also does the parking brake, and I've been trying to figure out how to stop it doing that, and I can't for the life of me figure out how to stop it doing that. Right, so the next thing I need to do is just try and calibrate this a little bit, lean back a bit more maybe. There we go, that feels a bit more comfortable. Right, okay, so let's take parking brake is off, I think. Let's no, put it back on again. Right, let's have a little bit of throttle. Try and turn around. I need to, right, let's give it some toe brake. Right toe brake, because if I put the left toe brake on, it's going to just bring us to a halt. Now, the first problem I've got is I'm not entirely sure where the runway is. I don't know where the runway is, and I don't actually have a map of the airfield. I think it's over that way. This could go embarrassingly wrong right from the off. This is kind of enough to make me... Oh, hang on. Let's go this way. Let's follow the taxiway lines. These kinds of things is almost enough to make me want to really get back into flight simulating properly again. Like, actually get the proper documentation and stuff like that could be kind of cool. You know, so I actually know my way around the airport. I don't know if I can pull up the map actually and just see where I am. Lots of parking, lots of aircraft parked, but I'm not entirely sure where the where the runway is. Could be over there. Could be over there. It's hard to see in the headset. I'm going to follow this orange line. I suppose I could have started the flight at the end of the runway. Maybe that would have been sensible. Right, that's going that way. It's definitely not going that way. Oh, we're getting a bit fast. There we go. So I certainly don't have... I don't actually know. I think... well, I was going to say I said before, but it's a long, long time since I played this, so it's unlikely that anyone, even if they have watched any of my other attempts to fly this, will remember it anyway. But yeah, I haven't quite figured out what the deal is when it comes to ATC. I feel like it would be really fun if I could actually turn on ATC. Oh, hang on. I see something flashing lights over there. Is that something going to take off? Am I heading in the right direction? I'm also curious as to if there is... no, I didn't want that. Wanted that. Windows. Do we have map? Map. Oh, do have a map. Can I zoom in? That's not great though, is it? Oh, it looks like I'm headed in the right direction. Can I don't think I can grab this. I don't know if you can see, but it's actually just floating right in my face. Okay, I think I'm heading in the right direction. Oh no! I need to get back in the... I accidentally... Oh no, that's not a good start. Get in power seat, there we go. I accidentally did the teleport thing. Teleport myself out of... Can I recalibrate? There we go. Teleport myself out of the plane. That was embarrassing. Okay, I think I'm heading the right way. I think that's the runway ahead of me. I think I want to go down that way. Speed things up a little bit. So yeah, I've got a flight plan, VFR flight plan that I created very quickly with a bit of third-party software that's free software on Windows. I can't remember the name of it. And I've loaded the flight plan into this. So it's not that... Because one of the flights that I did when I did a couple of practice flights the last time I was playing this and recording this, where I was going from Edinburgh to Dundee and then back again over the course of a weekend, and I did use the autopilot to actually follow the flight plan that I programmed in, straying off the centre line, and that worked quite well, but I've forgotten how to actually do that. I've forgotten how to really use the autopilot. So I'm going to... drifting off to the left. Why am I drifting? Is it just like, yeah, the aircraft naturally doing that? Or maybe there's a wee bit of wind. So yeah, I've got the flight plan programmed in there just so I stand a chance of being able to follow it. Can I show the map on there? Does it show a flight plan on there? No, I can't I nearly teleported myself out of the aircraft again then. Go there. Right. Let's just lose some speed. I'm going to have to figure out this business of the toe brakes. Putting on the parking brake. I have looked in the setup, in the configuration, and set up my VR controllers, but I can't see why putting on the right toe brake. I think I come way too far down the runway. I can't see why putting on the right toe brake would do what it's doing. Can I get you back on there? There we go. No, on there. There we go. Yeah, I've come way too far down the runway. Let's just wander up the runway a little bit while I still waffle on. This really does raise a thing that I was seriously pondering doing the last time I started getting into this, which is actually get some rudder pedals. The one thing I'm not sure about is I've got a swivelly chair. This is me swiveling in my chair. So the problem is pushing rudder pedals and toe brakes and things like that while sat in a swivel chair might not work well. Is there someone on the runway in front of me? Are they coming at me? Are they going away from me? See, this is why you need ATC. There is definitely someone on the runway in front of me. Damn it. Right, can I put the brakes on without crashing? There really is someone in the... Okay, they just exited. Wow, whoa, they just crashed. They actually just crashed. That's crazy. Right, okay, I'm going to go for it. So I'm going to depart out runway and then probably turn off to the... Yeah, probably turn off left and then I'm heading out on the coast. Right, let's go for it. Whoa. Forgot I needed some rudder. Oh, they're coming back onto the runway. I didn't even think there was AI traffic in this. This is where I find out I'm actually in multiplayer mode and I didn't realise it. Does this even have multiplayer? Right, let's start our turn. So I kind of figured VFR 2,000 feet along the way. I may try and see if I can get autopilot working, just so I'm not having to grip all the way. Decent rate climb. Turn a bit more. That's the Pentlands ahead of me. Oh, it's like I have a seat over there. A little bit misty, but not too bad. So I've actually got it set to real world weather. I downloaded the weather conditions. Right, let's just head out this way. Sort of fly over town. So I actually did load up real world weather conditions just as I started this up. Right there. Come off the power a little bit more, we'll see how we go. Just dawned on me how long this may end up taking. I didn't actually really look at how long it was going to take to actually do this flight. Oops, I forgot that my hand was still on. I'm trying to get a steady rate of climb. Should really be using trim for this, shouldn't I? This is allegedly Edinburgh below me. It's not quite as densely populated as the road was. Well, it's quite green and pleasant. So last time I played this, some cloud around here. The last time I played this, I was seldom going into Edinburgh, whereas now I've changed jobs since the last time I played this, and I pretty much commute into Edinburgh every day now. I think I'm definitely going to need to figure out how to set the autopilot, just because this is going to be a slightly annoying flight if I have to hold the yoke in place all the way. So the other thing I didn't do is actually check fuel. Where's my fuel? Do you know what? I probably should have fueled up a bit more. I don't know if I'm going to have enough fuel for this flight. That'll be interesting. Oh well, that'll be an interesting start to my flight around the UK. If I have to do an emergency landing. Right, I'm actually flying a bit higher than I intended. So it's actually quite a clear day outside, yet there's clouds in front of me, but that doesn't mean that it isn't cloudy further away from Edinburgh. Yeah, maybe I miscalculated this first flight. Maybe flying all the way to Newcastle wasn't a great idea. Maybe I should be doing short hops. So I wonder if can I let go for a second? Oh no, one of my controls got stuck. There we go. Can I? Okay, so I can grab it with my left hand. That's good. So what I'm interested in is can I set there's a way of setting an altitude and then I could set it to hold it. Pretty sure. I'm actually climbing higher than I want to. Forgotten how to set this. Forgotten how to do this. Right. there's a way of doing this, and I've forgotten. The thing is I actually recorded a video of me actually figuring this stuff out. I should have watched it again, shouldn't I? Oh, kind of heading off in the wrong direction. Just need to follow the coast out a bit. Learning on the job. Learning on the job. Right, Well, I can do heading. I can do heading, which I want to control with that. I'm going to head sort of east. Well, I can do the heading. Nav approach, that's altitude, right? There we go. Now, do I dial the altitude in with... no. It's going up. I want to go down. But how do I know what altitude I'm going for? No. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Right, let's just turn the autopilot off for a moment. Right, I want it to go altitude 2000. There we go. Let's see if we can do this. Heading and altitude. Is that going to work? See if that works. Don't know if I've got this right, but we'll soon find out. So far so good though. So I want to curve a little bit that way. So I'm sort of straying off my path. I'm cutting the corner there. Heading for waypoint 1. Alright. It's going okay so far. So far so good. So far so good. Feel like I think we're going okay. Alright. It's actually quite nice to do this hands off. I suppose it's a weird thing in a way that yeah, you want to do flight sim and everything and then you just press buttons. It's like how is that fun? But actually the idea of figuring this stuff out and sort of just managing your systems and actually and like it's actually kind of cool. Bring it around a little bit. So you seem to be doing an altitude hold. We're holding at what, about 3.5? I don't think that has any relation to this. No, that's just dialing my altitude up and down a little bit, I think. I don't think that has anything to do with that. I need to figure out what this thing is here. Okay, so I can dial it down just a little more. Oh, not quite. Yeah, it's dipping down a bit too much there. Speed seems fine. A little bit worried about this cloud in VFR, so I shouldn't really be going through cloud, right? And coming up, I wonder how far it is to my waypoint. Does it show me? Okay, it looks like I'm going to get to my way. Whoa! What just happened? Why did the aircraft just kick? That was weird. I don't think I touched anything. So yeah, it looks like I'm trying to figure out if it's showing me how long it expects to take to get to the waypoint. I think So up in the top right hand corner there's a dis, which I'm going to assume that's distance. Is that 9.5 miles to the waypoint? Looks it maybe. Right, this cloud's worrying. I think we need to get below it. Speed. I'm going to go through that gap there. I saw it coming, but I kind of didn't believe it was really there. I'm sure what I'm doing right now is really naughty. Nobody tell. Actually nosing down just to go down quicker, which is not exactly what you should really be doing, really. Whoa. Why's it got so cloudy suddenly? I wonder if it really is cloudy further up the coast. Because maybe I've made the mistake of actually following the coast. I should have gone more inland. Maybe the weather's finer inland. Maybe I should have looked at the forecast. Oh, I'm dropped below 1,000. Okay, this flight's getting a bit fraught suddenly. Does it look like we might be clearing up ahead? Oh, that's what I want. That's what's it called? North Barrett Law? Ahead of me. Old volcanic core kind of thing. So I'm heading in the right direction. This cloud's really low though. I like to fly really low to stay below it. Okay, next time, look at the actual wider forecast. Don't just look, what's it like outside? Because literally I just looked outside my apartment. It was nice and sunny. Right. Hold heading. If I set that, will that hold the altitude as well? Yeah, that holds altitude. So that's what it does. Yes, I seem to remember now that that is an altitude hold, and as I turn that, that's got nothing to do with that. At least I don't think it has. Yeah, it's holding the altitude, and I just dial it up and down. Right, let's just give it a bit more power, more power. Some stalling. Why are we turning? Why are we turning? Shouldn't be turning. Oh, I think it took, as we were stalling, I think it took, right, heading, altitude. Take a minute, stall again. There we go. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the power. Okay, that's better. Come off the power a bit now. Oh, what's that over there? Is that just power transmission lines or something by those things? Right. coming up to my waypoint, flying very low. Let's just take it up a little bit. Down to about 300 feet, it seems. Right, as much as I want to go and visit that, I've actually climbed up that. It's not very high, but it's fun to climb up. Let's bring it round. Sort of cutting the corner a little bit. That's the waypoint. So you can see that I'm going Edinburgh to waypoint 1. I wonder if it's going to pick up on the fact that I've gone past it. Or if I'm going to have to tell it that I want it to pick up the next leg. I think I can come up another notch or so. If there's something I need to do to tell that I want to go next bit. Okay, flying past. Let's see what it does. Directional gyro is not aligned with magnetic north. Adjust the directional gyro to the magnetic compass to get the accurate indication of your direction of flight. I clicked understand, but I don't understand. Oh, am I in trouble? Right, if I intersect this next bit, is it going to know that I've moved on? I don't think it is. Maybe have to do something to tell it that I'm on the next leg now. No. No. That's just the range. No. Did I just... No, I want that. Ah, don't clear. Oh, goodness. Damn it. Go back. Oh, there we go. Right, let's just turn more onto where we want to go. Getting quite close to these clouds again. Let's just check. Speed isn't terrible. Still flying level. Some higher terrain there. You have to be careful. Right, how do I tell it I'm heading to flight plan? By the looks of that, so the red tick's there. There's a red dot there. No, it's not going to be that. That doesn't move it. That doesn't move it. That doesn't. That doesn't. Oh, that changed that for some reason. Select waypoint. Nah, I wanted clear. I wanted to select my waypoint. That seemed like the thing I wanted to do, right? No, it won't let me do that. I don't know how to tell it that I want waypoint 2. Oh my god, who designs these interfaces? I literally just want to select that second waypoint. No. How do I select the second waypoint? Damn it, can't figure that out. Right, how are we looking on this cloud? So I kind of want to head... Oh no, give me my flight plan back. Oh no, give me my flight plan back. No, it's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. Oh, activate leg. Right. I wonder how close I am to this cloud. But there's some high ground coming up ahead. So let's just go around the coast a little bit. I can't figure out how to get this back. No. Flight plan, come on, just give me the thing back. Ah, oh, I can't get back to the display. Right, it's not that. It's not that. Right, I want that. There we go. Right, so we're back. Oh, damn. It's got me back there. So I want to now, so it thinks I'm back at Edinburgh, which is not what I want. So I want to say, so how do I tell it? Nah, screwed this up massively. I'll tell it I'm heading for waypoint 2 basically. How do I do that? Not that. That's just loading it again. There we go. Oh, I'm so screwed. I'm so in trouble. This cloud's really screwed me over as well. Can't quite figure out the map either. That's not really useful, is it? Oh, no! No, it's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. There we go. Right, I need to recalibrate again. Right, there we go. Hang on. That's about right. So let's autopilot back on. Well, why are you climbing so much? Why are you climbing so much? Right, I want heading and altitude hold. Let's give it some power so we don't stall. Okay, we're recovered. Don't do the reset pilot's view thing again. Let's leave that alone. I'm really skirting right under this cloud. It looks like I'm almost at the cloud level. What's that down there? Oh, it's a bridge. Some kind of bridge. What's that? The A1 down there. Maybe we should just follow the A1, that'll get me to Newcastle. Just need to no, which one is it? That one. There we go. That's a bit better. Trying to recalibrate the view. So where am I? Not a great map. Can't quite see where I am. I wonder if I can actually get that to float in new map. Oh! Okay, I can resize it. That's good. Oh, that's even better, but can I... Oh, yes. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's better. That's better. Right. Ah, I can see where the clouds are now. Oh, yeah, there's definitely a cloud all along here. That wasn't great. Is that there's an aircraft carrier over there? Well, I just realised I was, where the hell is Newcastle? Can't figure it out from this map. Don't understand those approaches that it's showing me. Why hasn't it got Newcastle marked on there? Oh, there it is. EGNT. That's interesting though. So actually, sort of in front of me is allegedly a... Can I grab this? Can I grab it to move it? There we go. So I'm just going to say that this is just the map that I've got on the chair next to me. Okay, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. This is my plan. This is the route I had to come down the coast here. I'm sort of halfway. Well, not quite halfway. I'm getting there. Definitely a lot of cloud though. Yeah, it looks like the west side of the country's looking better. Damn. No rain at least. Right. It looks like I'm stuck with this cloud for now. Ah, so the approach is actually showing me the nearest airfield, so there's one there. There's something there as well, I wonder what that is. XUG002Z. Excuse me. I think from now on I'm going to have to do shorter hops. That's the plan. Figure out how to control this damn thing. I'm going to have to find another tutorial or something to read. Because I'd love to find a way of just telling this, like, I'm heading for waypoint 2 now, and there has to be a way of doing that, surely. Oh! Ah! Close, close, close. There! Ah, no, 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 I don't want to clear. I don't want to clear. Oh, this is so fiddly to control in VR. Right, I just want to enter. Oh, I was hoping that would select it. No, that didn't select it. How do I say? There we go, that's what I want. Yeah! Okay. Figured it out. Figured it out. I think we need to come around a little bit. The problem is I follow my nose on that a little bit, so I'm not sure I can reproduce what I just did. So, current situation, it's going okay. I've more or less muddled my way through using the autopilot to handle my heading and my altitude while I'm cruising. I figured out how to get a map out so I can actually navigate, well, kind of visually. Should we say visually? Kind of like that, right? I'm very interested by this. I should go and check that. Oh my god, I'm in cloud. No, no. I look around for 1 minute and I'm in cloud. Damn. Okay, don't panic. Don't panic. Shall I try descending a little bit? Keep turning to the waypoint. Keep an eye on my horizon, everything should be okay. Let's just put the cloud back on. And I need to... Oh! Oh, that was lucky. I think I need to drop my altitude just a little bit. Just stay below that cloud. That was terrifying. I'm doing okay. Doing okay. I'm actually really getting quite back into this. I'm really enjoying this. Again, I'm amazed at just how realistic this feels. I may have to check out XPlane 12. The thing is I don't know if XPlane 12 is at least as good as this when it comes to, you know, VR and being able to control a cockpit and stuff like that. I don't know if it's better or maybe worse. I'm going to assume it's at least the same, if not better. But there is that thing of, you know, some upgrades of stuff maybe missing things you used to, which is a bit of an annoyance. I'm guessing that XPlane 12 just builds on XPlane 11 rather than is a ground up rewrite or anything. What do I do fuel wise? Okay, I think. Okay, I think. Maybe wanted to actually fuel it a bit more. I'm not actually sure how you fuel. So where am I heading? Where am I heading? There, isn't it? Kind of about halfway. I don't know how long I've been going for. Oh, I think that's Berwick. That's Berwick down there. I'm about to leave Scotland. Yeah, it's got to be Berwick down there, looking at the flow of the river and the bridges. Okay, well, if I'm actually going to make this around Britain trip, this is me saying goodbye to home for a moment. Goodness knows when I'll be back. Can't remember, I must have passed over the border by now actually, I can't remember exactly where the border is. But yeah, I guess I'm in England now. So, bye bye Scotland, I will be back. I will be back. At least I hope I'll be back. I don't have enough fuel to get where I want to go. I suppose there are other places I can land. I'm not completely screwed. I just realised I'm off my waypoint. I've gone past the waypoint. So I was going. So it's not showing on here, but on the map I was planning, there's a big red circle there, like a big "do not fly here" kind of thing. It looked that way anyway. So what did I do? I did. No. What did I do? What did I do? That. Not that either. Can't remember what I did. I want to say I'm going for waypoint 4 now, right? Remove waypoint 3. No, I don't think I do want to. Oh, it's so fiddly to do this. No, I don't want to remove it. I just want to select waypoint 4. What did I do to do that? No. It's something I did. Oh, do you know what? I think this is Holy Island in front of me. It's got to be it, right? Kind of like a road going out to it, which would be the causeway. That's kind of cool. That's really quite cool. What did I do? What did I do? Flight plan, and then I press something. Ah, that was it, wasn't it? Hang on. Flight plan. No, that wasn't it. Try again. Oh, select flight plan 4, and then that. There we go. And then say enter. Perfect. That's what I'm after. Learning on the job. Yeah, that's it there, isn't it? I've actually been out there long time ago. It would have been like 1987, I think. It was when I was living in Newcastle. I had some friends from York come up and stay for a weekend. We actually drove all the way up here. It's still quite low. Oh my god, I still got to land this thing as well. No, I may be wrong, but I think technically I might be flying in a way I'm not supposed to, because I'm sure around this area there's like, it's a big nature reserve for birds and things, and you're not supposed to fly below a certain altitude, and I imagine I am. So yeah, for anyone who doesn't know it, this is one of these areas where at high tide the island's cut off from mainland. At low tide the road is uncovered and you can drive out and visit. Right, that's where I'm heading for. Question is, can I land this thing? Right, we need to remember there's flaps there. I'm going to cough again, excuse me. Come over just a little bit that way. Should have put a drink in the cockpit. I would like a bit more altitude, but this cloud's still looking quite low. So there's my waypoint. That basically lines me up for, I just realised, what's the winds like? Oh yeah, will be. No, winds at 12,000 really. Yeah, I'll be landing in the correct direction. Excuse me. So I really must figure out how, or if it's possible to do ATC on this, because definitely one of the things I miss about, I mean, even back Flight Sim 2000 kind of thing. Was it 2000 or 2002 that introduced the slightly conversational ATC, where you could request things and it would, you know, route you and direct you and stuff like that. And it would be kind of nice, even as I can in VTOL VR. Request a landing and it will tell me what runway I'll be coming in on and things like that. It'd be quite nice if we could do it with this as well. Now that's interesting. So I'm sure the route of this aircraft went over that carrier. at one point. But maybe it's just because I was zoomed out and it looked like it was. There's also something out there as well. Oh, it's got a heli deck on it. Okay, so there's like some interesting things to... that's as much as I can zoom out. I'm going to cough again. Do excuse me. I really actually should have put a drink in Hans' reach. So I'm about 2/3 of the way there now. Some time left until the moment of terror. I reckon we've got about 20 minutes left. Yeah, I can do this for 20 minutes. I think. So while we're doing this, what other windows are there that I could have up that would be interesting? Ground services, ATC, let's just have a look at that. I have to file a flight plan. Oh, okay. Can I just not load up my flight plan that I had? Doesn't seem so. Yeah. I don't think I'm quite getting that. What other windows are there? Checklist, text file. Text file 1 could be quite interesting, I guess. Oh, ground services. Oh, that's just the pushbacks. Alright, yeah, fair enough. Nearly messed with my mixture then. And different views. Yeah, it looks like the text file 1 could be interesting. Does that mean I can actually, I'm not going to mess with it now, but I wonder if that means I can have a text file floating here as well, so I can actually have some key information that I need. Okay. Leaving the coast behind now. Fuel's okay. Actually, I think maybe I had a decent amount of fuel after all. Let's zoom in a bit. Where's XEG004? XEG004. What is that? Also, this approach thing, it's not actually showing anything, is it? EG34. Who's EG34? Oh my god. Oh, that's handy. I'm definitely flying up. I'm even at 1,000 actually. I was wondering if it was going to show something on there. Right, let's stop mucking about with this, because I need to pay attention out here, because this ground looks like it's getting closer to me. I'm just wondering where we are with the cloud. Just put a little bit of altitude on. gauge how far below the cloud I am. I think that's the Tyne out there. Am I really seeing that far? It can't be, surely. No, that maybe it is. I don't know how far zoomed in I am actually. It might actually be the Tyne that I'm seeing out there. In which case I'm kind of getting close. I need to start thinking about setting up for this approach. Ah, no, I didn't mean to do that. Now give me that. There we go. Might come out just a little bit wider. Give myself some more time. I wonder what the calibration thing was that it was manning about before. That can't be the time that I'm seeing out there. I think that's just the... Yeah, it's just the coast and something even darker on the horizon. I don't know if it's the coast going out again, way off in the distance. Or if it's just... Actually, I think it's just the horizon haze, isn't it? So yeah, it is just the coast and the horizon haze. I thought I could see it looked like a river coming inland, you know, the Tyne estuary. Is it an estuary? I suppose it is. I think I know, having lived there. So I actually did a round Britain thing in VTOL VR. Like, must be getting on for 2 years ago, but it was in a map of you know, Great Britain itself. It was much compressed, so I managed to get round in, was it like half an hour, something like that, in a fast jet, which is really fun. But yeah, this is going to take longer than that trip for sure. It's going to take more than a half hour it took to get round. So it should be kind of off that direction. Hang on, should be more off that direction. Thing is if I get down to the Tyne, I'm too far down. So I need to be careful. Oh, there is a beacon. I don't know how to dial that in. I don't know how to dial that in. I also don't know what this approach thing is. It doesn't seem to be putting anything on the map. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Well, that's actually an interesting way of doing it. That's actually quite useful now. So, it's going to be a little... Is that it there? No, that's off to my side, whereas, yeah, I'm aiming for that cut in the coast. It's further down there. That thing there is that there, right? Or that. I'm definitely getting closer. If I zoom in enough, do I get a good view of the... Yeah, I do. Okay. Right. I kind of feel like it would be... That must be some kind of ILS beacon or something like that, right? Is my guess. I wish I knew how to dial into that. Shit, there's a way of doing it. Alright. We're flying visually. Let's not get carried away. Off over that way somewhere. Genuinely a little bit nervous about the landing. I've come all this way. I don't want to screw up the landing. I got plenty of fuel, so I can afford to go around a couple of times easily. Well, more than a couple of times. I can afford to go around. The thing I'm nervous about is the brakes, because I can't actually brake without putting the parking brake on. That's the problem. I need to figure out why it puts the parking brake on when I use the left toe brake. Need to get at the bottom of that. Okay, it's creeping in. So it's about 7 minutes to my waypoint. Feels closer. So basically I'm going to hit the coast and come down the coast and turn in and land, is my thinking. Seems reasonable. Oh, what did it do? No, go that. There we go. Okay, that looks like it might be the time ahead of me. Actually, maybe not. Maybe just seeing that. Where's that bird symbol? Considering the mishaps and the screw-ups, that's actually been quite good. Oh. Interesting. A sentinel. I wonder what that means. I don't know if they're AI aircraft or something like that, or... Yeah, there's no multiplayer on this, or at least if there is, I haven't turned it on. I wouldn't imagine it turns on its own. Getting closer. I've actually really enjoyed this. This has been fun. I just realised that the if that's actually the clock, is that? Yes. It's universal. Oh yeah, it's on universal time. Hey, local time. Okay. What's FT? What FT is. I don't know what ET is either. Okay, so yeah, it actually is 6 minutes past 2 in the afternoon as I'm recording this. The date I'm actually doing this is, what is the date? June 4th, 2023. So yeah, this is supposedly the real world conditions and everything. Let's just start slowing down a bit. Let's give it a bit less power. Just watch my speed. The airport's out there somewhere. You see it? Sure I can see it yet. There's your buildings down there, but I don't think that's it. Yeah, speed's okay. I might need to try and fly over it once just to maybe going straight in is probably not a great plan. I'm losing speed. I want it to slow down, but not that much. And come on, let's wait, stall, and crash. Right, let's. I should have a view on it. Seeing it, which isn't great. Should be able to see it. It's not a good situation if you can't find the airport. Right, that's definitely the time going in there. What is it? Actually no, that might be this here. Yeah, that's that there. It's time way further down there, I think. I need to start turning. I'm not sure where the airport is. Might have to do one flight over just to see if see where it is. Get myself in the pattern maybe. I'm not seeing it out there. Okay, let's turn around for a flyover. I'm sure not seeing it. I thought it'd be this hard to see at this point. Well, it should be kind of ahead of me, I think. Yeah, it should be ahead somewhere. figure this zooming in thing is like using binoculars. I'm sure all pilots carry a pair with them. I think I'm that far out now. Quite low as well. I also don't want to get into the clouds at this late stage. Oh. Is that it there? It's just like a dark line. I think the runway is running that way. Let's just turn out. Come over this place. And turn in that way is my thinking. Maybe I'll still get a view of where it is. Where are you, airport? Where are you? Oh, right over on the horizon there, there's like a strip. I'm seeing something that looks like lights. Or is that... oh no. Yeah, no. That could be it. It's kind of in the right direction. It's a bit vague though. And this thing... oh, there's a helipad. That's a helipad. It's coming up in front of me. I think I can see it. I think that's it right there. Yeah, I've got it. I can actually see the strip. It's sort of in the centre of my vision right now. So the thing that I was looking at first looks like a body of water out there somewhere. I think it's actually a river, you know, the Tyne off in the distance. But there, coming round onto it. Okay. Start turning around. Kind of. Right, there we go. Come a bit wide. Right, let's settle in and see if I can do this. See the Varzi, but I can't actually really see what colour it is. I need to just maintain kind of coming in a glide slope and ever so slightly below it at the moment. And put a notch of flaps on. Going to be a bit all over the place now just because I am in full control. Okay, I can just about see... I can see a little bit white and a little bit red in the Vasi, so I think I'm... but I can't quite tell how much red there is. I think I need to maintain my altitude just a little bit. Yeah, I'm kind of in the glide slope now, it seems. Off to the right. Yikes. Let's give it another notch of flaps. I'm on the glide slope. I need to come down a bit. Too high now. Let's try and increase my sync rate for a moment. Oh, there's a little lag spike then. I already didn't need that. Too high. Way too high. Oh, this isn't going well. Way too high. Still, I'm a small aircraft and I've got a lot of runway to play with. Right, I'm on the slope. Still on the slope. Watching my speed. Below the slope. Come on. And I'm down. Oh my god. I don't know where the taxi is. Right, let's just take flaps up. Did I inadvertently put the... didn't even think I'd touched the brakes. Can I zoom in and see what the taxiways are like? I can park up over there. Okay, I'm going to take this first exit down here and park up in this area here. It's going to take me a wee while. Hopefully there's nothing else coming in. Did it though, on the ground. Keep this up, I may want to actually get details of the strips and airports and that I'm going to actually land at, and find out where the actual, if there's any general aviation parking and things like that, and actually use them properly. I'm going to guess, I'm just going to park in here, assume it's safe. Let's pretend. Getting a little bit of glitchiness in the graphics here on the ground. Oh, is that like some barrier in the way? Is that don't go this way? Oh no. Ah, it's just showing what the different runways are. I bet this is a helipad. It's not marked as such. Yeah, I'm just going to go park up over here. Oh my god, I did it. I actually did it. Hey, parking brake. Okay. I actually did it. I don't know how long it's taken me. I've gone all the way from Newcastle, sorry, from Edinburgh along the coast and landed in Newcastle. Don't know where I'm going to go next. I think it needs to be a short trip. My plan is to actually go, yeah, pretty much round the coast. Try and stick to mostly coastal landing strips and things like that. That would be fun. Right. Oh, we're done. Hang on, forgot how to close, open the door. There we go. Did it. I did it, I did it, I did it. I actually flew that thing all the way. And figured some stuff out on the way as well, which is kind of cool. I'm really chuffed with myself that I managed to do that. I'm actually really glad to be back in this again. I think I'll do a few more hops and try and make this a fairly regular thing. And if I really get into it, I might actually seriously look at the idea of maybe actually finally getting myself some pedals and I don't know, maybe look at XPlane 12, see if it offers anything over 11, certainly for the kind of thing I want to do anyway. But for this return to XPlane 11 with my the first leg of my intended round UK trip, and I will see about actually doing some more really interesting flights and fun takeoff and landings and really cool areas and things. Sticking to the UK when you've got the whole world seems silly, but you know, this seems like a good start anyway. But from this first leg of my intended trip around the UK, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.